Welcome. Tonight, we journey not to distant galaxies, but into the universe within, the subconscious mind. This is the realm of dreams, a nightly theater where our deepest fears, hopes, and wildest ideas play out. For centuries, dreams were dismissed as meaningless, but what if they're more? What if they're a hidden source of insight and creativity? Dreams have shaped our world, from scientific breakthroughs to timeless art. They're the silent architects of reality, the ghostwriters of history. So, the real question isn't dreams have power, but they've wielded it. Let's pull back the curtain on the cosmic theater of the mind and discover how dreams have changed the world. Science, in its purest form, is built on the foundations of logic and meticulous evidence. It's a realm where hypotheses are rigorously tested, experiments are carefully designed, and conclusions are drawn based on empirical data. We trust in the power of observation, the precision of measurement, and the unwavering pursuit of verifiable facts. Yet some of its most profound and paradigm-shifting leaps didn't originate in the sterile environment of a laboratory or the calculated equations of a mathematician. Instead, they began in the ethereal realm of dreams, those mysterious nocturnal journeys our minds embark on while our bodies rest. Take Dmitri Mendeleev, for example, a brilliant chemist who dedicated years to the daunting task of organizing the known elements. He tirelessly sought a pattern, a logical structure that would reveal the underlying relationships between these fundamental building blocks of matter. But the solution eluded him until one fateful night, when exhausted and frustrated, he drifted off to sleep and found the answer in a dream. In his dream, he saw the elements arranging themselves into a precise and orderly grid, the periodic table, perfectly arranged according to their atomic weights and chemical properties. His subconscious, freed from the constraints of conscious thought, had somehow solved what his waking mind, with all its analytical power, could not. It was a testament to the hidden potential of the dreaming mind. Similarly, August Kekule, another towering figure in chemistry, was deeply baffled by the structure of benzene, a crucial organic compound. Its unique properties defied conventional bonding theories, leaving chemists scratching their heads. One evening, after a long day wrestling with the problem, Kekule dozed off and dreamt of a snake biting its own tail, the ancient symbol of the Ouroboros, a serpent forming a circle. That seemingly bizarre vision sparked a revolutionary insight. Benzene wasn't a linear chain, but a closed ring of carbon atoms. This revelation revolutionized organic chemistry, paving the way for countless new discoveries and applications. Niels Bohr, a pioneer in atomic physics, faced the challenge of deciphering the structure of the atom itself. He sought to understand how electrons were arranged around the nucleus, a question that lay at the heart of understanding matter. In a dream, Bohr saw a miniature solar system, with planets orbiting a central sun. This wasn't just a random image, it was a powerful metaphor. This inspired him to propose his revolutionary atomic model, where electrons orbit the nucleus in specific energy levels, a quantum leap that transformed our understanding of physics. Otto Lowy, a neuroscientist, was deeply engrossed in the quest to prove that nerves communicate through chemical signals, a controversial idea at the time. He spent countless hours designing experiments, but the crucial breakthrough remained elusive. Then, one night, he dreamt the entire experiment, from the initial setup to the final conclusive results. He awoke in a frenzy, scribbled down notes, desperate to capture the details of his dream, but the writing was illegible, a frustrating reminder of the dream's fleeting nature. Undeterred, he went back to sleep, hoping for a second chance. And the next night, miraculously, the dream returned, even clearer than before. This time, he didn't hesitate. He rushed to his laboratory in the middle of the night and meticulously performed the experiment exactly as he had seen it in his dream. The results were undeniable. Nerves communicate chemically. He had proven that neurotransmitters exist. Lowy's dream-inspired experiment laid the foundation for neuropharmacology, a field that has revolutionized our understanding of the brain and led to countless treatments for neurological disorders. These remarkable breakthroughs weren't simply random strokes of luck or coincidences. There's a deeper process at play. Each of these scientists had become completely and utterly obsessed with their respective problems, immersing themselves in the details, wrestling with the complexities, and refusing to give up. They were, in essence, constantly feeding their subconscious minds with the raw material needed to find a solution. And then, in the realm of sleep, when the conscious mind is at rest, The subconscious takes over, rearranging information, forging new connections, and revealing insights that logic alone, with its rigid rules and linear thinking, simply cannot access. Dreams, in their enigmatic way, have given us the very blueprints of matter, revealing the fundamental structure of the universe around us. They've unlocked the structure of molecules, allowing us to create new materials and medicines, and even revealed some of the deepest secrets of the brain itself, paving the way for a better understanding of consciousness and cognition. The universe's greatest and most perplexing puzzles, the ones that have stumped the brightest minds for generations, have, on occasion, surrendered their secrets in the quiet darkness of a nap, a testament to the boundless power of the human mind, both awake and dreaming. Innovation often arrives, not in the sterile halls of laboratories, but in the quiet corners of our minds. It's a process that defies simple explanation, a spark ignited by a complex interplay of conscious effort and subconscious processing. When logic rests and the subconscious takes over, it's during these moments of repose, when the critical eye of our waking mind softens, that the seeds of inspiration can truly take root. The subconscious mind, unfettered by the constraints of reality, is free to explore uncharted territories of thought. Larry Page, co-founder of Google, a visionary who reshaped how we access information, dreamt of downloading the entire web, a seemingly impossible task at the time. He envisioned a digital library, vast and interconnected, accessible to anyone with a computer, and ranking pages by their links. This wasn't just a random thought, it was a structured vision, a blueprint for organizing the chaotic expanse of the internet. That dream became PageRank, the revolutionary algorithm, the heart of Google, the engine that powers our daily searches and connects us to a world of knowledge. Elias Howe, struggling to invent the sewing machine, a device that would transform the garment industry, dreamt of cannibals with spears, each with a hole near the tip. A bizarre and unsettling image, yet it held the key to his invention. He awoke, realized the needle's eye should be at the point, a simple yet profound shift in design that unlocked the potential of the sewing machine, and revolutionized textiles, forever changing how clothes were made and impacting countless lives. These inventors weren't passive dreamers, simply waiting for inspiration to strike. They obsessed over their problems, priming their minds for nocturnal breakthroughs. They immersed themselves in the challenge, saturating their thoughts with the intricacies of the problem they sought to solve. The dream state is a creative crucible, a space where the impossible becomes possible, melting down rigid ideas and forging new connections. It's a process of mental alchemy, transforming the base metals of existing knowledge into the gold of innovation. The subconscious isn't bound by convention, by the rules and limitations that govern our waking thoughts. It can see a spear and invent a needle, connecting seemingly disparate concepts to create something entirely new. See a web and invent a search engine, recognizing the underlying patterns and structures that connect seemingly unrelated phenomena. It's a partnership, a powerful collaboration. The conscious mind gathers the pieces, meticulously collecting information and analyzing data. The subconscious assembles them in the night, weaving together disparate threads of thought into a cohesive and innovative solution. Many of the machines and systems that define our world, the technological marvels that shape our lives, were first glimpsed in dreams, born from the boundless creativity of the sleeping mind. In art, dreams are not obstacles, hindering progress or stifling creativity. They aren't mere distractions to be brushed aside. They're the very source, the wellspring from which inspiration flows, the fertile ground where new ideas take root and blossom. Dreams are the raw material, the unformed clay that artists mold into masterpieces. Paul McCartney awoke one morning with a fully formed melody echoing in his head, a gift from the subconscious realm. Initially, he playfully called it Scrambled Eggs, a placeholder title for a song that would soon transcend its humble beginnings and be known as Yesterday, ultimately becoming one of history's most beloved and enduring songs, a testament to the power of dreams. Surrealist artists, like the enigmatic Salvador Dali, understood this power implicitly. They actively sought to capture and paint the elusive dream world itself, translating the bizarre logic and fantastical imagery of the sleeping mind onto canvas. His iconic melting clocks in the persistence of memory, a symbol of the fluidity of time and the subjective nature of reality, undeniably came from a vivid, dreamlike vision, a glimpse into the artist's subconscious. The Surrealists, as a movement, consciously tried to bypass the rational mind and channel the raw, unfiltered subconscious directly into their art, irrevocably changing the course of modern art forever, leaving an indelible mark on artistic expression. But dreams don't just offer beauty and inspiration, they also give us monsters, the dark side of the human psyche made manifest. Mary Shelley's terrifying nightmare of a reanimated corpse, a grotesque figure brought back to life through unnatural means, ultimately became the groundbreaking novel Frankenstein, birthing the genre of science fiction as we know it, and profoundly exploring what it truly means to be human, grappling with themes of creation, responsibility, and the consequences of unchecked ambition. Today, technology, in its relentless pursuit of innovation, echoes this very same creative process, mirroring the way dreams shape our reality. Google's Deep Dream AI, for example, generates bizarre and often unsettling hallucinatory images, effectively mimicking the brain's own pattern-finding mechanisms and associative leaps that occur during dreams. From the timeless Beatles ballads that resonate across generations, to the chilling depths of Gothic novels that explore the darkest corners of the human soul, and even to the cutting-edge realm of AI art that blurs the lines between human and machine creativity, culture, in all its diverse and multifaceted forms, is ultimately dreamt into existence, born from the boundless realm of imagination and the subconscious mind. Dreams have shaped not just art and science, but history itself. Abraham Lincoln dreamt of his own assassination days before it happened, a haunting reflection of his burdens as a leader. Mahatma Gandhi, seeking a response to British oppression, dreamt of a nationwide hartal, a peaceful strike that became a cornerstone of India's independence movement. Winston Churchill, during Wutu's darkest days, dreamt of his late father, who reassured him he was doing his duty. The dream strengthened Churchill's resolve. These are not tales of magic, but of minds under pressure, finding clarity and courage in the night. Dreams have offered leaders premonitions, strategies, and comfort, sometimes changing the course of nations. Long before neuroscience, dreams were seen as messages from the divine, or windows to the soul. In the book of Genesis, Joseph's dream interpretations saved Egypt from famine. Across faiths, dreams are seen as channels for prophecy and revelation. Freud reimagined dreams as coded messages from the unconscious, revealing hidden desires and fears. Jung saw dreams as expressions of a collective unconscious, filled with universal symbols and archetypes. Whether as prophecy, diagnosis, or myth, dreams have always been guides, helping us understand ourselves and our place in the cosmos. Today, neuroscience confirms what poets and prophets suspected. Dreams are vital to creativity and memory. During REM sleep, the brain's emotional and visual centers light up, while logic powers down. This state allows for wild connections and creative leaps. Studies show REM sleep boosts problem-solving and memory integration. Sleep isn't just rest, it's when the brain sorts, connects, and strengthens what we've learned. Musicians, programmers, and scientists all report breakthroughs that arrive in dreams. The dream state is not a bug, but a feature, a biological engine for creativity and insight. From the periodic table to yesterday, from prophecy to psychoanalysis, dreams have shaped our world. They're not random illusions, but powerful tools for creativity and progress. The greatest ideas often arrive when we let go and let the subconscious take over. Every night, you have access to this same creative engine. Don't dismiss your dreams. Pay attention, write them down, and honor their stories. You never know what problem you'll solve or what art you'll create. The next world-changing dream could be yours. Good night and happy dreaming.